Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the Spurs. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Wood. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Wall. And it's Tate in at the small forward position. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. And Poole gets it to go. Well, for those players who were discussed in trade talks, Greg, but weren't dealt at the deadline, it's got to be hard for them to ever, I guess, trust team management again, huh?
No doubt about it. But, you know, we have a saying. If you play at the highest levels, you have two families. Your first, which is your family at home, and your second. The only one you trust is your first family. The second family, it's a business relationship, and you know what? You could have a third family the following week if you get traded. And so some guys block out the noise and manage their emotions well. Others don't, and they tend to struggle.
It's all in the family. Here's Wall. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot. Wood with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Dinwiddie passes to Ilyasova. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Here's Wood. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 6-point game. Gordon outside. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. From deep, Ilyasova. It's good from long range.
Boy, Ilyasova has such confidence in his ability to knock down the long ball. Man, what a shooter.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. Knocks down the step-back J. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's a completely new group for Montreal. Houston with a big group substitution here. Rondo looking over the floor. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Nwaba, guarded by Green. Nwaba kicks to Wood. Shot clock at 6. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Rondo, and he makes good on the layup.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Here's Wood, 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Rondo. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mwaba. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
With 2 seconds left, and Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Green. Rondo's got his second basket of the night, and they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jackson is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Green, and it's Roby in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, they've got Jones. He's out there with Porter, and it's Mwaba in at the 3, the small forward.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
So it's the Rockets now, after Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot, and he makes that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Roby. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Houston in the lead. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That one good for 2.
Timeout.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's Gordon after Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Tate, and that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
All with it. He's picked up by Brooks for 3. Gordon. It's rebounded by Montreal.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Poole, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Poole's got his second basket.
Ilyasova doing a nice job there finding his open teammate. Just a really good play that time.
Wall's shot is off. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Montreal. That gives them the lead. Poole's got the lead up to 3 now for Montreal.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Gordon, the pass to Tate. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Gordon goes in. Nice open look, but it's no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
A 3-pointer is right on target. And it's a 7-point Montreal lead.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Count that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Montreal leading by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
And here's Brooks from outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Montreal.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what was your impression?
Man, that's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So,
And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now, Dinwiddie, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for Montreal, we've got Dylan Brooks. Zhang is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Brooks. Fires for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And finished off by Wood.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot, and there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's Mwaba missing. Montreal leading by 10. There's Green with the 3. And another 3 for Montreal.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor. Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Jackson down low, guarded by Porter, and the basket by Jackson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
3-pointers off the mark. Rockets trail by 11. Guarded by Jackson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Montreal making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Houston. Rondo passes to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Exum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the turnover again by Houston. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You look at the Rockets. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
You know, right now for Montreal, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Knocked loose. Rockets trail by 11. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot left block, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Nwaba. He's covered by Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Jackson from long range. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 17 seconds left in the third. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here's Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Misses there. And so it's Montreal with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Exum is out there with Gordon. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Tate in at the 3 slot. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Montreal. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, I've always respected Rondo's tenacity, his smarts, and his willingness to make plays.
Wood, he's checked in for the Rockets. Wall comes in for Dante Exum. Now here's Wall. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got the lead up to 14 now for Montreal.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Wall against Rondo. With some arc, and the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
Here's Poole. They get the rebound. Rondo passes to Poole. Brooks dishes to Ilyasova. From outside the arc, and it's Brooks that time on the assist by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 3 assists tonight. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
Montreal calls timeout. They're ahead by 15. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Zhang, the pass to Poole. And another 3 for Montreal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Montreal.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Rockets.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Montreal.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Now, here's Exum. 58 seconds left in the game. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Montreal. Poole. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's Montreal now after Dante Exum's three-pointer that didn't go. To the left side wing. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Montreal.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's McCall on the wing. Brown. Looking to end the run. McCall misses. So we see Montreal get the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one